you're gonna make an integrated, inclusive size range, you need to include all the sizes that you've always had. If you had a 3X and a 4X before, don't take it away. Hi neighbor, my name is Hannah and welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hippie Me, and today I am gonna try really hard not to yell. I'm a little miffed about something. And this is an important video and I really hope that you watch it all the way to the end. I was just gonna focus this video on one store that was making the changes that I'm talking about, but I think it's important and I need to talk about all of the stores around me that are making this change. So, hi, welcome to my channel. My channel is about fashion, makeup, and life in general. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Set notifications to all so you can keep in touch with everything going on here in the neighborhood. Also, I'm having a giveaway. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, I would like to give $100 to one of my subscribers. So if you want to be considered for that, just subscribe to me here. Go follow me on Instagram at PrettyHippieMe, and then come on back here and write your Instagram in a comment on this video or any of the other videos where I mentioned the giveaway. We have to talk about something, friends. I'm tall, plus-sized, and curvy. That was my whole shtick on this channel. About a year ago, July of last year, I hit my heaviest weight of all time, over 300 pounds. For the past year, I've been on a weight loss journey. When I was at my heaviest last July, I was wearing around a 3X size 20 to 22, sometimes even a 24 pants, and a size 2X kind of 18-20 shirt, depending on the brand. I have always been tall and on the larger end. Things don't always fit me, right? I'm one of those people who just has to try stuff on in store. Over the past, I'd say 5 years especially, there's been a huge push with online fashion for plus size women. Either new stores opening or brands getting super popular that have plus size sections, and kind of going along with that, stores that have established in-store plus size sections are starting to move those plus size sections to be solely online, and that pisses me off. And I'm here to tell you who, and I'm here to tell you why, and why it's not fair, and why the treatment is discriminatory is a strong word. And I know that I'm a white woman with white privilege and I don't want to use that word where it doesn't belong. Fatphobia is a word. Sizeism, people being told that they're ugly because they're fat, it's a thing. So to me, that's a form of discrimination. The first store that I noticed that was having some funky stuff happen with their sizing was H&M. I actually made a video about this where I went to H&M because I knew that they had a plus size section, and I was like, well, I haven't been to H&M in a really long time. I'm in the middle of some weight loss. It's relatively inexpensive. Let me go get some stuff and see what happens. I went in and there basically was no more plus size section. It was all smushed together on one or two racks, and it was all on clearance. And I was like, that's odd. Then I went and talked to an employee and I was like, all the plus size stuff is on clearance? That's kind of weird. And they told me about basically a change that H&M is making that some of these other brands are also making. They're making their sizes size inclusive and extended sizes, which means that instead of going from an extra small to a large and then there's a plus section, they're going from an extra small to a double XL, and that's going to be their size selection for what's available in store. Now, the previous H&M Plus section went from an XL up to a 4X. So as I was leaving H&M, I was wondering, what about all the 3X and 4X women who used to be able to shop in store and now can't? So from the beginning, and I said this in that video, I was not happy about it. And so recently I was thinking about that and I went on the H&M website just to see for some official word on it besides just what the employees were saying. As it turns out, they do have an online plus department that goes up to a size 4XL, but they have some interesting disclaimers, starting with every item that's in the plus size section has a little disclaimer underneath it that says it's available online only. Also, size 3XL and 4XL on their size chart has a little asterisk, and at the bottom there's a note that says the size is used for jersey and knitwear. I'm not sure, but it leads me to believe that the only types of items that are available in a size 3X and 4X are items that are made with a jersey and knitwear fabric. Generally, that's not professional items, that's not special occasion items, that's more like casual, like t-shirts, leggings, hoodies, sweatpants, athleisure, which, what? What? In the name of size inclusivity, you're going to go from having honestly one of the better plus size sections in fast fashion going up to a size 4XL with a fully stocked plus section, and then you're going to take that away. In store, you're only going to carry up to a XXL, and then for the 3XL and 4XL women, they only can shop online and they can only buy casual clothing instead of having a full spectrum of clothing that they used to have before. In the name of size inclusion, in the name of extended sizes, I want you to hear me on this. I think that sizing should be fully integrated. I don't like the separation of plus size versus standard size or average or regular or whatever. However, under no circumstances does my desire for integrated sizing mean that I want that integrated sizing to be a limited size spectrum. If it's integrated sizing, if it's inclusive extended sizing, it should include all of the sizes that you already carry. That's what I don't get. They already had 3Xs and 4Xs. All of these women who are a 3X and 4X can't shop at all anymore, or at least can only buy like t-shirts from you. So why are they stopping at a XXL? I don't get it. The only thing that I can think is that there weren't enough women who were in that 3X and 4X range actively going out and shopping and buying the clothes in store to make it worthwhile for them to have every item in the store go up to a 3X and a 4X. But let me tell you something about that. Do you know what it's like to be an American woman who is a size 3X or 4X and to try to go shopping? I know I'm not a size 3X anymore, but I was relatively recently. It is the worst, most uncomfortable experience when women who are 3Xs and 4Xs are repeatedly told, either subliminally or very openly and loudly, how fat and ugly and shameful and disgraceful they look, and how they should go to the gym, and every conversation they have with their family involves some sort of weight loss discussion. When are you going on that diet? Oh, I see you've gained another 10 pounds. Are you going to do something about that? It makes it a lot harder to leave your house, to go out into a world that is very unwelcoming of you and that is often outwardly rude and mean to you, to go do fun and social things. Shopping is a big one of those things. It takes a mental workout to go out shopping. When you have obstacles in the way of you going shopping already, you only want to go where you know you're going to find clothing that fits you. You want to know for sure that once you get into the store, that difficulty is not going to continue. You're going to be able to find clothes at least in your size. And you can debate about, oh, do I think this is pretty or not? Do I think this is my style or not? But at least it will be in your size. At least you can put it on your body and it will fit. That first big obstacle is overcome. I was always looking. I was on the hunt for stores that had my sizes. I never saw any ads for H&M that advertised their plus section, advertised their store in general with a variety of bodies. The only time that I even learned that they had plus sizes was when I went to the Netherlands in the year 2016. I went to the H&M there and they had a plus section and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then back in America, I never saw any commercials or any advertising online or on TV. So no wonder the plus size women didn't come to your plus section, H&M. They're not gonna come shopping if they don't think it exists. Hello, it is me, Editing Hannah. I'm jumping in to talk about this topic of H&M's advertising, or lack thereof, of their plus size section. So here's what I found. Plus size models are very rare in H&M's advertising. I'll also make a quick distinction because I've spent some time dabbling in the idea of modeling. Check out my Instagram if you want to see. There's kind of a separation in the like plus size modeling category. There's curve models and there's plus models. So curve models tend to be size 10 to like 14 17-ish. You can even be like a size 8 and be a curve model. When you're a plus model, you're like a 16, 18, and upward. The H&M YouTube channel shows all of their commercials. Their YouTube had very little representation of curve or plus models at all. There was one commercial from 2018 that did feature a curve model, and then there was a slightly more recent or around the same time period commercial with a lot of kind of non-traditional body types, and there was a curve model in that one. And when I say non-traditional, I mean non-traditional for the world of modeling. I also checked out their Instagram. I started out in 2020, but then I realized that the change that's being made to H&M was already in process in 2020. So I wanted to go back to a time when H&M definitely had a plus section to see if or how they were really advertising their plus department, because that was what I was trying to see if I had missed out on. And no, I didn't miss out. It didn't really exist. I went all the way through the year 2018 and checked out every single Instagram post. Any photo collections that had more than one photo, I swiped through every photo. And through the year of 2018, H&M has hundreds of posts. But posts that included curve models or plus models, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 posts in the whole year of 2018 that include curve models. There was only one plus size woman who was featured on their Instagram, and it was a regram of somebody else's post in June of 2018. Other than that, they have hired and work with curve models, and I noticed two trends in how they feature curve models. One, they're always in group shots. Like if you scroll through H&M's Instagram, there are plenty of photo series and photo shoots of thin models, and you can swipe through anywhere between 3 and 9 photos of one beautiful thin model. However, there are no photo series in 2018 where you can swipe through and see a bunch of beautiful photos of a curve model or a plus model. Where you do see curve models is always among other people. She's never the main focal point herself. Another thing that I noticed is that they really like to use the curve models to advertise their swimwear, but they're always wearing one-piece swimsuits. And I don't love that. And I don't think that I have to go into why I don't love that, but I think that you know I don't love that. So overall, my thoughts, I might just read what I wrote in my note. Overall, H&M uses curve models, which doesn't mean much to a 3X like me at the time. If the model could wear the normal H&M selection of clothing, which they could at a size 10 to 12, then they're probably not wearing the plus size section in the ad. If they're not wearing clothing from the plus size section, then it does not count as advertising your plus size section. And if I, as a plus size woman, cannot look at what the plus model is wearing and compare it to myself and what is available for me, then it is not serving the purpose of advertising to the plus size customer. So in a way, it's nice that every now and then they will throw in a curve model into a group shoot or a group commercial. Although, in a way, it's not nice because it kind of feels like an afterthought. I, as a plus-size customer, do not want to feel like an afterthought in a group photo. I would have loved to see advertising of the actual plus department on an actual plus model or a curve model wearing the plus department. One thing that I will give H&M props for with their advertising is that they do have a pretty racially diverse cast of models, and they also include models of a variety of ages. They've had pregnant models over the years, so I think that that's cool and respectable. But as far as them removing their plus size section, at least looking at the year of 2018, I don't think that the actual plus size section even appeared on their Instagram other than that one regram. I can completely understand why I and many other people would never have known that there was a plus size section in H&M. So H&M definitely could have done better to actually promote their plus size section, at least in the year of 2018, before they made this decision to get rid of it and do this like half-assed extended sizing thing. All right, back to the video. Especially in today's world when plus size women are so actively seeking easy access, trendy clothing like H&M to wear in their sizes, why would you cut down on your size options and then pretend to be inclusive other than because you don't want those women shopping in your store? Hi, my cat is here now, but I'm still serious. The only reasons I can think are because one, You weren't getting enough business from 3X and 4X women, to which I say that's your fault because you didn't advertise it and nobody knew about it. Don't put that on the customer. The other reason I can think is that they don't want women who are 3X and 4X coming into their store because they still provide those sizes available online. They'll take their money that way, but they won't provide it in store. They won't do the advertising and do the work to give 3X and 4X women the same experience that they're giving everybody else, taking away their ability to go out in public into your store and be seen in your clothing by people walking by or other people in the store, be seen as a customer of H&M. Again, discrimination is a strong word, but it feels discriminatory, especially because they used to provide those sizes in stores. So when you put on this guise of inclusive sizing and praise yourselves for going up to a XXL, I just need to make it really clear that it's not inclusive at all because it's not including the same customers that you used to serve. And to be honest with you, as someone who used to be a 3X, how dare you? And then call yourself size inclusive. It makes me think that you don't want 3X and 4X women in your store, and that pisses me off. And I'm not shopping. Sorry, I needed to calm down. I'm not shopping at H&M until they bring back 3X and 4X options in store. H&M is not the only brand that is doing this. Lucky Brand did the exact same thing. I'm going to link some articles in the description below, and one of them is going to be an article from stylecaster.com praising Lucky Brand for this move that they're making to have extended sizing in their store. Listen to what she says, the author. Lucky Brand previously carried plus sizes up to a 4X. The new extended sizing will appear both in stores and online, with denim up to a size 35 waist, and other items up to a 2X or XXL. Lucky Brand no longer has a plus size section, and I'm looking online, I'm not seeing any 4Xs, any 3Xs anywhere. So again, they changed it to cut out those 3X and 4X women, which just blows my mind that they can do that in the name of inclusivity to an extent that somebody can write an article being like, oh my god, this is so great, they took away 2 of their biggest sizes and now it's more inclusive because there's less sizes. So yeah, what? How am I the only one? I can't be the only one who's seeing this. I didn't really realize that Lucky had a plus size department. 1+ model in any of your ads. That's all you need to do for any plus size woman who's looking for that to know, oh, there's Lucky Brand, they have a plus size section. If they weren't getting enough plus size business, it's because they weren't advertising it enough or they weren't advertising it properly. And you can't blame the customer for that and impact the customer because you don't know how to advertise.
Hi, it's Editing Hannah again, and I'm just popping in to say I checked out the Lucky YouTube channel and Instagram as well, just like I did with H&M. Their YouTube channel has absolutely no plus or curve models of any kind in any commercials or anything. And their Instagram, I went to the year 2018 just like I did with H&M, and they've got nothing. They might have one picture in July. There's this picture of a woman's body, basically, from chest to hips. But the shape looks like somebody who might be a curve model, but it's hard to tell because you can't see her face. So yeah, based on the advertising, I'm still wondering how anyone was ever supposed to know that they had a plus size section if they're not going to feature any plus models or do any ad campaigns about the plus section.
Especially no like plus size influencers who actually have some influence, because my channel is very small right now. How is nobody saying anything about the changes that are being made? Listen, I appreciate the integrated sizes thing, I do, but you have to integrate all your sizes or else it's worthless, it's pointless, it's meaningless, because you're taking away people's ability to come shopping in your store. And again, it makes me think that you just don't want them there. And especially Lucky Brand isn't even offering those sizes online anymore. Stop taking away from the customer what they actively want. And let me tell you how I know that plus size women actively want to wear these clothes. Nordstrom in the early to mid 2010s was taking away their plus size section. It was leaving a bunch of stores. I'll link an article below about that as well. Then when Nordstrom was hitting some hard times financially, what did they do? they brought back plus sizes because, as any plus size brand or any actually size inclusive brand will tell you, we have money to spend. We like to dress well. We want to go shopping and get cute clothes. I don't know why this is so hard for brands to understand. All they have to do is provide the clothing and make it known that they have it. If you build it, they will come. We will come buy your stuff if we know that it exists and it's cute. I'm yelling, but Nordstrom figured that out, and it helped them be saved during a hard financial time. And it wasn't perfect, let me tell you that, but at least they kind of tried. They had some of their brands that already existed there. They asked them to extend their sizes, and they did. They made their own brands and their own celebrity partnerships to create new fashionable clothing for plus size women that didn't already exist. There's still more for them to do because Nordstrom is a department store. They carry a ton of different brands, and all of those different brands are not at all the same across the board when it comes to sizing. Good American Jeans, for example, great brand. They go up to like a plus size 24. Topshop goes up to like a size 31 waist, which is like a size 10. So you have brands all across the spectrum, but at least they tried because they saw the value and the wallets that plus size women bring into those stores. The average American woman right now is a size 16 to 18. So when you don't carry those sizes at least in your store, you're doing something really wrong. A couple of other stores that I've seen being real wish-washy about their plus sizes, Forever 21. At least 2 or 3 different Forever 21 locations near me have gotten rid of their plus size section. Also, Macy's. The Macy's near me, of all places. Macy's is a department store. Like, what the hell is happening? I feel crazy. There's all of this online marketing about body acceptance and body positivity all over social media. We're accepting the beauty of curves and thickness, creating these massively successful plus size online brands, but in store, these clothes are being taken away and I don't understand it. Sorry, my battery ran out and I had to charge it, so sorry if the shot changes. Basically, the point I'm trying to make is, why now? Why now, when plus size women are the most successful and influential and considered the most beautiful that we've ever been for probably centuries? Why is now the time that companies are making it harder for us to come and shop in their stores? That's why I feel a little bit crazy that I haven't really seen anybody talking about this. I know that there's a plethora of stuff available online, but first of all, I don't like shopping online. Situations when it comes in handy to have clothing available in store. You get invited to something last minute and you don't have something appropriate to wear. Isn't it helpful to be able to go to a store and buy something? Also, shopping for special events like proms, weddings, quinceañeras, when you're spending a lot of money on a piece, so you want to know that it fits you before you put all that money down. Also, God forbid that you were to be like on your way to work or on your way to like something important, like a job interview or something, you spill coffee on yourself, oh my God, and you can't just like go to a store and buy a new shirt. What about just not wanting to shop online? I feel like that's a valid reason also. And I just don't get how these companies can be fine with taking sizes away and not really making any efforts to reinstate them. How the customers also can be just like fine with it. I haven't seen any uproar about it when I feel like it deserves some uproar. That's why I'm like yelling in this video. It's unfair, unequal treatment. So I highly recommend send some letters to these stores, send some emails, tag them on Instagram, on Twitter, ask these brands about what the heck is going on. We need to create the uproar that is not happening right now. We need to bring back the sizes that they eliminated. If we're going to normalize body positivity and body acceptance of all sizes, then that means all sizes. It means if you're gonna make an integrated, inclusive size range, you need to include all the sizes that you've always had. If you had a 3X and a 4X before, don't take it away. Post about it, talk about it, ask about it. They can explain themselves. I'm at least not planning on shopping at H&M and Lucky Brand until they bring back the sizes they eliminated. Forever 21, some stores still have a plus section. I'm not sure exactly how to move forward with them. Macy's, I just don't understand. Like, maybe it's just my Macy's where they're losing a plus size section, because I cannot imagine that all the Macy's stores would lose there are plus size sections. Like, is there anybody else whose Macy's is like that? Battery ran out again, but that's because I didn't give it a full charge last time. Ultimately, we're the ones with the power. We're the ones with the money. So if we want them to make a change, we have to use our voices. We have to use our dollars. I hope that this video gets spread around because I just want people to know about this. These companies are doing sketchy shit that they shouldn't be doing. They need to change their behavior. And so I just hope that you help me make that happen. I'll try my best to link like some email addresses that you can send stuff to and express your opinion. Don't send hate. I'm not asking you to send hate. I don't think that my neighborhood is full of people who send hate to people, but just in case, just express your frustration to them and share this video and see if maybe we can get something to happen. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about this in general? Is it just me who's pissed about it? If you've noticed the same thing happening, please let me know. I really want to hear from you and I want to talk about this with you. And if you have any good ideas about how to hold these brands accountable, then let me know a good way to do that. Thank you so much for being here and for listening to me, for watching this video. I'm sure it's going to be long and I know that it's emotional. I do hope that you enter my giveaway. Like I said, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I want to give away $100. So to enter the giveaway, you just have to subscribe to me here on my channel, go to my Instagram at prettyhippieme and follow me there, and then come back here and comment with your Instagram handle so I can find you. Then you'll be entered and you might win $100. And I really just want to give that gift soon because my channel is really important to me and I want to express that in a like very tangible way. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you and your time and the fact that you are spending a lot of time here with me when I'm just like yelling. So much love. Bye.